Hey everybody, Dean Graziosi. Welcome to the Weekly Wisdom. I know you've been getting email after email from me for the last couple weeks. Well, I'm excited. I've released something I've been working on for years, the Winning State of Mind course. And for those of you who got engaged and got in the course, congratulations. Thanks for having faith in me. I can't wait to over-deliver. If you're in there, you know I went way overboard to make sure you have the tools to go to that next level. And for those of you who didn't get engaged, I hope you see I delivered massive value just in those videos. And if you're new, which is awesome to have you here, what you'll see is my students who've been with me for years and years and years know that every single week I do a weekly wisdom for free, delivering the wisdom, the strategies, the habits, the techniques to crush that inner resistance and take you to the next level. And if you're new, which tens of thousands of you are because you got engaged in my course or you opted in to watch one of my videos, it's really an honor and a pleasure to have you here. And I want to let you know, every Monday you'll get a quick email from me sending you to this weekly wisdom. Now, to my DG family members, you'll see that this video is sitting on a new site. The Dean Graziosi real estate website is still available. You could click it on, you can click and find it on this page. We're rebuilding that. So while we rebuild that, we have this simple deangraziosi.com page that has my weekly wisdoms. And again, if you are new, I'm talking to everybody right now. If you are new, you could scroll down or look on this page and you can go back and watch the weekly wisdoms that I've been doing week after week for years. And I assure you, each week, 3 to 5 minutes filled with incredible value and wisdom to help you on your journey, maybe to give you that edge or take you from where you are to where you want to go. So it's an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to have everybody here, old family members and everybody new. Okay, first of all, about 2 weeks ago, I ran a little contest, and I basically wanted to know what your biggest fear, your biggest challenge was. And I said, if you post below the video, we'll put everybody's name in a hat, whether you're on Facebook or you're at deangraziosi.com. If you post below the video, we randomly pick somebody, and we picked Virginia Reeves. So you were randomly picked. Somebody in our office will reach out to you and you're going to get an iPad for simply just posting what your fear, what your biggest challenge was. And those types of things help me to understand what you're going through, what you want, and how to overcome them. It's how the amazing videos, so many of you, over 100 videos were posted on a fear that you had. You did it anyway and you learned something or had a great accomplishment. I watched every one of those videos. Over 1,000 posts on the videos that I was putting up for the Winning State of Mind. I read every one of those. Thank you so much. You got to understand that your messages, your posts are what drive me. When I see that I'm making impact, when you ask for something or you love something, I want to give you more of it. So it's an honor and a privilege and a pleasure to have each of you here. So for this week, here's what I want to talk about. So many of you ask about persuasion, how to get somebody to do what you want them to do. And I think most people get it wrong. Most people think to persuade somebody, we have to get better. We have to polish our pitch. We have to polish what we're going to say. We have to rehearse over and over what we're going to say to our husband, our wife, our children, our parents, our boss, our coworker, our manager, our employees. We rehearse over and over on thinking how we can persuade them with our words. And I think what most people miss out, persuasion comes when you understand the person you're talking to, when they feel understood, not when they understand you. When you enter conversations in their head, not trying to convince them to get into your head. It's a completely different shift than what most people think. Most people work so hard to get perfect at what they're going to present, but they're not conscious, they're not there, they're not emotionally engaged in the conversation, and all they want to do is spew what they're thinking without listening for those magic bullets that people will give you and share with you if you're listening. So here's my quick lesson for today. Be present. You've been wanting to talk to your spouse, your children, your parents, one of the people I mentioned before, boss, coworker, for a long time. Stop thinking what you want to say to them and start thinking on how they're feeling. Engage that feeling and the conversation's easy. That's one of the arts of persuasion. And the other thing about persuasion in the wrong hands is horrible. Persuasion, if you're selling drugs or selling cigarettes or selling booze or alcohol or gambling, that's horrible. But when you can persuade somebody to a better life, that's my goal every single day. I want to get better. I'm one of the best at persuasion probably on the planet, on TV, been up on for 15 years. But my whole passion behind my persuasion is I know if someone gets my wisdom, gets my tools, I can help take their life to a whole nother level. When you feel that way about what you want to share, You're obligated to find ways to engage and get people to take action. In fact, so many of you asked about persuasion. So many of you asked how you get people to take an action, do something, and do it with a smile and with grace, that I'm going to try this week to do a whole training on persuasion. So if you see an email from me, know that that's where it's coming. I'm going to try to go right on the whiteboard over here and give you the gifts of how to communicate, how to market, how to persuade, but do it ethically and do it to change people's lives. So that's my weekly wisdom. If you're brand new, this is what you're going to get every single week. It won't be as long. I had to cover some housekeeping. And again, thank you. I know you got lots of emails for the Winning State of Mind course. But hey, when I'm excited about something, I want to push that to you guys to make sure you have every chance possible to get it. If you're engaged in the course, you already know it's one of the best things I've ever created. If not, so many of these videos and the value videos that I shared during that, while I was launching the product, and each and every single Monday, you'll have a video just like this delivering my wisdom, capabilities, direction, and the ability to deliver you confidence so you could take your life to the next level. I'm Dean Graziosi. Thanks for watching. If you're watching us on iTunes or YouTube or Facebook, go to deansfreebook.com. That's deansfreebook.com and get my New York Times bestselling book, Totally Fulfilled, personal development, and also a real estate book. These are the real books for free, no catch. And if you're at deangraziosi.com, I think you can get it right below me or somewhere on this page. You can get it for free. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon.